On our latest The Greatest Roman podcast, I challenged Mikey to get over 55 average.
God, I hope I've got a tough group then. Don't have to throw out the doubles.
In an ADC. And Mike, how did it go?
It was awful, but we're back and we're going to have another go.
And most importantly, we've got a few people to help us out along the way. He might have failed on his first attempt, but this time, Mikey isn't doing this challenge alone. Because in this video, Mikey will be getting help from some of the biggest names in the business, starting with Carl Holden from St Helens Darts Shop.
I think Dicko's got a good chance of doing it. He only has to listen to a few little tips there. You know, maybe don't try too hard, aim the darts in the right area and get the right set of darts. Get all them three together and then it's up to him. He'll do it if he can concentrate.
And some words of wisdom from professional dart star Connor Scutt.
Any sort of on-the-day advice you could give me?
Be the first person there.
He will be putting Mikey through some intense professional level training.
If I don't feel like I'm playing at my best, I won't be live streaming. I'll be trying to fix it.
And in just 1 week, we will find out if all the hard work has paid off.
I hope. Let's just make it happen. Come on. Come on.
So the big question is, will Mikey succeed? Or will he fail again?
But before the intense training begins, I need to make sure I've got the perfect darts. And let me tell you, shops like St Helens Darts Shop are an absolute game changer. It gives you the chance to throw any darts that catch your eye and find out whether they truly suit you. On top of that, you can personalise your ideal dart to match your preferences, with every accessory and option you could possibly need.
Yeah, it's really important to get the correct dart. In the shop, of course, that's what we do for you. We get you the right dart that suits you. Too many people just pick darts online and they're waving all over the place and they're not balanced for them, they just don't work. But anyway, we get the right flights, right stems, right darts to suit you, and them darts are there, but you need to get the right ones. We will help you. If you get the wrong dart, probably no chance of ever making it because they're not flying correct.
I think I've got my darts. Nathan Aspinall Generation 1. These are taking me to the next level. 55 average, incoming.
Competition time, guys, and this one is an insanely good competition you definitely don't want to be missing out on. Usually in competitions, we tell you guys what we're going to be giving away. Now, in the comment section below, we want you guys to tell us exactly what you would like in the world of darts. It can be absolutely anything. And if your name is picked at random, once we have hit 1,000 subscribers, then you will get your hands on whatever you've left in that comment section below. Now, to be entered into the competition, all you need to do is be a subscriber to the channel, and obviously tell us what you want in the world of darts. And it gets even better. If Mikey completes this challenge, we're giving away a brand new darts board to one of our lucky subscribers. So don't miss out. Make sure you're in the draw. Day 2 of Mikey's 7-day challenge. And tonight is going to be all about the sports psychology within the game of darts, something that's helped me get a lot better at the game. After a 2-month sports psychology process, it was clear to me how much this made a difference to my game, taking me from a 50 to a 60 plus average in competition. So hopefully this will help Mikey too. Hey, the man!
Hello, mate.
How you doing, boss? You alright?
Come on in.
You ready for this one?
Mate, I'm going to be the next Dame Mercer.
Hey!
Cheers,
Right, I'm in Mikey Pally. Look at this. This is a right venue, this, isn't it?
Yeah, I've put a few quid into it, like.
It's class.
Yeah.
Something that I think will help you massively, I've just told everybody in the car, in the van, is sports psychology.
Okay.
And tonight, I'm going to talk you through a few things which I learned from that.
Okay.
I think it'll help Mikey massively. And it's not like ridiculous things. We're not changing your throw. I'm not going to change your throw.
No.
We're going to let a PDC tour professional help you with that, aren't we?
I think that's fair, yeah. He knows what he's doing.
He knows a bit more than I do. But seeing as I've just been through a 2-month sports psychology process, I think it's only fair I'll maybe give you a few tips.
100%. Yeah, I'm open to them.
You ready for tip 1?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Lesson number 1 is all about stepping up to the oche. Repeating the same process will breed confidence within your game, and this starts with standing at the oche at the same place every single time. Lesson number 2 is all about hitting those big 20s and 19s. This step is all about stopping you from getting too downhearted if you slip into the 1s and 5s, keeping your head in a positive space. Lesson number 3 is all about keeping positive. It's really easy with the game of darts to get down, but this will only lead to getting worse. So let those bad visits go and move on to the next set of darts.
So there we go. That's day 2 complete. Alex has come round. We've played legs. We've worked on the free throw routine and just the mindset of stepping up and aiming to try and score 60 points a visit, which in patches at the start of legs is working out okay, and then I'm just falling off. My darts are drifting, hitting a lot of 12s and a lot of 5s, and it's doing me head in, to be honest. I forget about my routine. Don't know, it just feels like I can't throw the dart where I want it to go, and yeah, it's doing me head in. Played him, I think he beat me 3-0. I averaged 51, which, you know, I know we say averages don't matter, but that's sort of like the base 55 where I want to be when I go to this ADC. So that's a losing average. There's a lot of improvement that needs to happen. I've got a call with a PDC Pro tomorrow. He's going to have a little look at me throw, hopefully correct a few things, try and get me throwing a bit straighter. But end of day 2, bit shit. But I don't know, wake up tomorrow and go again. And yeah, I'm just hoping I don't ruin this video by turning up to this ADC and averaging 50, because, well, it'd be a massive waste of time, wouldn't it? Good night. So finished work, I'm home, and it's day 3. I'm feeling a bit more positive than I was last night. I was a bit down in the dumps because, well, I was playing shit, but I'm having a phone call in a sec with PDC tour card holder Connor Scutt. He's going to have a little look at me throw, see if he can give me any pointers, any practice games, and yeah, I'm feeling a bit more optimistic, so let's give him a call and see what he has to say. Hi mate, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, how are you doing, mate? You okay?
I'm all good. Yourself?
I'm all good. So mate, the reason for the call is I'm currently going through a 7-day training / sort of a reset for my darting journey.
Only 7 days?
It's 7 days, so it's not a long time to try and improve, but I've gone that far backwards in the last 6 months that we're stripping back to basics and sticking to one set of darts, which I picked the other day, which are the Nathan Aspinall Gen 1s. I've been working a little bit on my throwing, my free throw routine, just sort of where to stand at the oche, trying to take me time, really trying to zone in and just concentrate on getting that straight dart and getting as many 20s as possible. And now I thought I should call on someone with a bit more experience like yourself and see if you've got any practice routines for me, and or if you can look at me throw and tell me where you think it's going right / wrong.
I'll tell you what, practice routine wise, I don't think you can go wrong with mastering segments. If you're really trying to strip it back to basics, mastering segments. So round the clock on singles, doubles, and stuff like that. Just really try and hone in and master segments, because what you find is like a lot of players with the lower averages struggle to keep darts straight and in the right segments, and normally struggle on doubles as well. But if you can get those right, that should give you a bit of an edge on other players around that sort of level.
Yeah.
So not missing that big number when you got 56 left, not missing that tops by miles each time, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, just really try and nail the segments, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Rather than trying to run before you can walk by playing 1-2-1 or trying to play those games of 501s. Try and master the segments. Try and get used to aiming and hitting those segments. Like, especially with round the board on singles, if I was you, I'd do that as a warm-up and don't stop doing it until you can go round the board on singles without missing.
Okay, yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah, I feel like that's definitely important, because I've spent the last 6 months going live, straight up against a dartboard, throwing, like there's just no sort of structure there isn't practice. I'm just throwing darts aimlessly.
In your defence, it is very difficult. See, I do my own live streams on TikTok and Twitch and stuff like that, but I find it difficult to zone in on the dartboard as well and not obviously focus on the chat, because there's people there that are taking time out of their day watching you and talking to you. It can feel a bit rude sometimes, you're not interacting with them. But it's something to remember that what they really want to see is you hitting 180s and hitting good things. So a little bit of extra focus on the dartboard would come in handy, especially for this challenge that you're doing as well.
Yeah, well, I've made a pledge to myself not to go live until the end of this challenge, so I can fully focus on the darts as opposed to actual, like, if I'm throwing darts now, I want there to be more purpose and no distractions just in the lead up to this competition.
That's what I do.
Yeah.
You'll notice, like, just before the Grand Slam, I done like a 2-week period where I didn't go live at all.
Yeah.
Just to try and hone in and focus and make sure that I'm on my game. You'll see me do that quite a lot. If I don't feel like I'm playing at my best, I won't be live streaming. I'll be trying to fix it on my own in the practice room sort of thing.
Yeah. Brilliant. Okay.
Makes sense. Brilliant.
Yeah, that's spot on. So aside from round the clock and round the board doubles, etc., is there any sort of on the day advice you could give me in terms of mindset and how to stay calm?
Be the first person there.
Okay. Get loads of time on the board.
Yep.
Yeah.
One of the best things you can do, if you're there before your opponent's there, you know that you've had more practice than they've had.
Yeah.
You know that your preparation is better than their preparation. Little things like that can really help tick your subconscious over.
Yeah.
Like, even in like the slam that I played in, I was in that room before my opponents.
Yes.
Every single time. And it's almost like I'm getting a few extra hours or a few extra minutes on the practice board than they are. It's just a subconscious thing. It might not actually help, but subconsciously you can convince yourself that it does.
Of course, yeah. So obviously with the ADC I'm going to, it's very short format, sort of best of 3 legs, groups of 6, I believe. So I've got 5 games. What would you say the most important thing is? Obviously winning the bull-up's very important, but
winning the ball's very important. But before you get down there, obviously a lot of the things you're asking and stuff is a lot of things that you need to do before the day happens. Mm-hmm. So if I was you, I'd be playing the dartboard to a similar level, play 301 best of 3.
Yes. Okay.
Short format, short pressure format.
Yeah.
But then when you do get into that ADC thing where it's 501 best of 3, it's going to feel like a slightly longer format.
Yes, that's true.
You won't feel as under pressure. So if you sort of wean yourself off of 501 for a little bit and then go into that, it'll feel longer. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So you'll feel like the game isn't going to end straight away and you do have more chances and you don't feel that anxiety that the game's so close to being over before it's even started.
Yes, yeah, that makes sense.
It should help get rid of some of that. And also, maybe playing double in 301 might not be a bad shout. Just extra darts at double as well.
Yeah, so you obviously will do round the clock doubles and singles, but do you think anything else? Obviously 301 short, so I'm getting more darts at double. Do you think I need any practice on sort of like combination outs, like 1-2-1, etc., or would you not?
No, I'd keep it simple.
Yeah.
I'd keep it so simple. If you're going to be there feeling under pressure and stuff, just try and make sure you keep the darts straight.
Yeah.
If you've got a goal in mind of what you want to be averaging, let's say you want to be averaging above 50 or 60s, just keep your darts straight. If you score 60 every time, just go for the 20s.
Yes.
Rather than focusing on the treble the whole time, go for the segment.
Yes, it's
like that. And every now and again, you might get a lucky one that drops in because that's how your arm's tuned in anyway.
Of course, yeah. Because we
keeping them straight is going to be key.
Yeah, I've been speaking to Alex, the lad who I'm doing the challenge with, and we spoke yesterday about getting in the mindset of stepping up and wanting to hit a 60, as in with 3 darts. And then if I do stray in at a 45 or 41, you're not miles away from your target. Just try and keep your head for the next visit. And if you do it a ton, it's a bonus. But I'm having a big issue with my dart strain into the 5 and 12 segment, always that left side. So I don't know if you could have a little look at my throw and see if you notice anything there.
Definitely.
Yeah, sounds right.
I'll try and give you some quick fixes.
Yeah, perfect. Well, we'll get into that.
Might not be perfect, but I'll be able to give you a quick fix to stop it.
Yeah, that's fine. We'll get into that. We'll have a little try and we'll go from there. So Connor watched my throw, and after I hit a couple of consecutive 5s, he immediately had me shift over to the left side of the oche. Straight away I started seeing some really good darts, something I haven't seen for a very long time. After that, he got me working on a simple 3-step routine for my throw.
Aim, pull back, follow through. 1, 2, 3. Aim, pull back, follow through. Aim, pull back, follow through. Aim, pull back.
Maybe it's all just starting to piece together. Double 10 for a 13 dart leg, and we missed tops for the 12 as well. We're on 70 after 9, so I hit a 180, followed it up with a 156 where I dragged me last dart into the treble 12 for back-to-back 180s, but that's good. Hopefully we can build on that. That brings us back to 2-all. And then the very next leg, I'm gonna get broke in 33 darts.
Right, so I'm just about to give Dicko a bell now, just to see how he's got on this week with his practice. I've not really heard or seen him much this week because I've been busy myself. So I'll be really intrigued to see how his training has actually gone. Here we go. Here he is, the main man.
How are we, mate? You okay?
I'm very well. More importantly, how are you?
Would you like to know how Mikey is, or how the dart player Mikey is?
I want to know how the dart playing Mikey is.
Do you know what? I've not played as much darts as I would have liked, but on a positive note, I think the practice I'm doing and the purpose behind it is a lot better. I think I've definitely straightened up, but I'm not quite at the 55 average overall yet, so I think we're a bit touch and go. 2 days away.
How's what have you been practicing? Give us an idea of what you've been practicing and how you've been practicing, because I know you had that lesson with Connor Scutt.
Yeah, so obviously if we go from the start, which is the pre-throw routine, just sort of, he's got me standing to the left of the oche to stop me dragging into the 12, so I've obviously straight away just moved over to the left a bit, so I'm throwing away from the 12s. And then routines-wise, he wants me going round the board singles, round the board doubles, and then he wants me playing vault format, so best of 3. But 301 rather than 501, just so it feels like a bit of a shorter game.
Do you want me to run through all of them
so
once
then
more?
when it goes to the actual vault, there'll be a bit less pressure. It'll feel like I've got a bit more time on my hands. So I've been doing a bit of that. I have been playing some 501 as well, just to sort of
I found it really
try and get me
hard.
into that routine.
I'll be able to give it a bit more.
For me, I
a bit
have
more
not been
with me
live for
headset
over
off,
a
you
week,
know.
so I've got no distractions of speaking to my chat or just music blaring. I've just sort of got me, the dartboard, no cameras rolling, and I'm just throwing, really trying to concentrate. So I think I'm doing all the right things in practice. I've just got to try and translate that to the ADC on Thursday.
It's exciting.
Yeah.
It's exciting because we genuinely don't know how this is going to go.
Yeah, it's a weird one because obviously when I used to go to them, 55 was the norm at least. Like I'd expect to do that, but the last 4 or 5 months I've fell off a cliff. I've been swapping darts all the time. I'm turning up with the attitude of just, well, I'm a content creator and I'm bad at darts anyway, so it doesn't matter how bad I play. And I'm not nervous, where I feel like I'm going to be a bit nervous on Thursday, which I'm really looking forward to. I love the feeling of pressure. I love feeling nervous, and I think I'll play better because of that, because I'll actually care on Thursday. I really want to do well.
Well, for me, I'm looking from a different angle from you, because obviously the pressure's off me. I ain't got no pressure at all. I'm filming, so I don't care. Behind the camera.
That's that.
But I'm really intrigued to see. Obviously, was it about 46 average overall last time you went in the ADC on the night?
It was really bad.
Yeah. So
I can't remember the exact number. So I'm glad I forgot.
For me, it's like, if you improve on that number, then I think this is... Don't forget, it's been a week. Like, the reality of it is a week is not a long time, especially not in darts. And
No, especially...
if we can get your average up just over 50, that is a really good achievement in itself. So if you can get to 55, I would say it's an incredible achievement.
Yeah, I'd agree. I think just using one set of darts for the week, obviously the routines, the mindset I'm going to have going into it, I am confident. I think I can do it. I think I can go over 55. Obviously, it's all got to come together on the night. I've got to do it, but I know I'm capable of doing it, so fingers crossed, all will go well.
Right, I'm going to go and have a little throw myself anyway, so
okay.
Good luck, and I'll see you on Thursday.
Perfect. Cheers, mate. See you in a bit.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
So the big day had finally arrived. We headed to Hinley Social Club, somewhere Mikey had never stepped foot in before, adding to the already a massive amount of pressure.
We've got 10 minutes until it's toe to the hockey and the competition starts. I've had about 30 minutes practicing, and they're going really well, so I'm confident. I'm going to smash it out the park, and 55 average. Can we get out the group as well? Let's do it. So heading into my first game, I was coming up against Kirk Dutton. Now, I didn't know anyone in my group, and I wasn't sure whether this was a good or a bad thing. But going into the first game, and I was nervous, especially after seeing his 100 start. A treble 20 with my first visit of the whole competition really helped ease my nerves, and I felt like I belonged right on that stage. Following up in the first leg with plenty of treble visits and some really tidy darts. I'm really trying to focus on my free throw routine and what Connor's told me. Trying to piece everything together whilst at the hockey and battling the nerves is a real challenge, but the first game's going really well. With 97 left, I pinned the treble 19 first dart and missed 2 darts for the opening leg. Very next visit, I tied it straight up. Really, really pleased with that first leg and a breaker throw.
Right, so first game of the night. We're not going to give you exactly what he averaged, but Mike,
I think I played well. Yeah,
I agree.
I think the scoring was good. When I had some dodgy visits, which I did, I kept my head, came back, and the next visit was good. So I'm really happy. Can we tell them the results or not?
Tell them the result.
Yeah, I won 2-0, so I'm happy. Doubles went in the end.
2-0. The only clue we're going to give you is that Mike played probably the best he's played in some time.
Yeah,
that's all we're giving you.
Yeah, for a little while.
That's all we're giving you.
Yeah.
And I'm excited.
Just got to stay on it now. Laser focused for the next one.
More to the point, we're doing it for you guys, because if he averages over 55, you get a good gift.
Yes, you get a really good gift.
That's what we're doing for you.
Yeah.
So let's just hope he does it.
It's not hope, let's just make it happen. Come on. On to game 2, and my confidence is really high after the first game. Up against Scott Higham, we have a dodgy dart thrown into the 12, but we come back nicely with a treble 20. So this game actually started off really well with some steady scoring. We had some dodgy visits in between, but we didn't let that affect us mentally, and we came back to the hockey and threw in some good scores. But as we got down to the double, we started to really struggle. Of course, the challenge is to try and average above 55 for the evening, but ultimately, all that matters right now is winning this leg of darts. After missing countless doubles, my confidence is really struggling, and not only have I got to worry about losing this leg, but I've also got to worry about letting this video challenge down and not averaging 55. I'm going to have to really try and draw upon all the experience I've gained upon the last week of practice to try and hit this double. But what felt like an absolute lifetime, I finally managed to pin double 1. Going into the third game, and my confidence was shot, and that didn't help when I was playing against a group leader. I really struggled to get going in this game and my scoring was all over the place. All the training felt like it had gone out the window. My throw had changed and darts had started bouncing out the board. I was looking for any excuse. At this stage, I'm starting to feel really downhearted and finding it really hard to remind myself it's only a week's process and I'm not going to be good straight away. No good. I'm lost for words with that, to be honest. That was so bad. That is like 1 step forward, 8 steps back. That's how it felt. I mean, all the last week's work just feels like it was for nothing after that. But we've got 2 games left, and this is sort of where I've got to test my character. I played really well first game, so I know the game's there. How can I just piece it together and do it more frequently? So, got to stay positive. 2 games left. Can we get back up to where I should be, where I belong? Let's stay positive and come on, let's get through the group. I can do this. After giving myself a little pep talk, it was time for game 4, where I was taking on Jason Callow. I'm starting to find the treble more frequently, but I'm still struggling with straight darts and bounce outs. After finding myself in a bit of a mess with the doubles, I managed to check out on double 5. I mean, it's a win. I've won 3 games out of 4. I can't explain how bad I'm playing and how uncomfortable I feel whilst I'm throwing my darts. They're just going all over the place. I can't hit a double. They're like over-rotating when I hit the board. I'm looping them. There's no confidence behind me throw. First game, I threw really well, and I'm just... I don't know if I'm trying too hard to replicate that, but I just feel like I'm falling to pieces. However, I've won 3 out of 4. The lad I'm playing in the last game has also won 3 out of 4, which means the winner of this game goes through to the quarterfinals, believe it or not, and I've not played well. So that's a positive. I'm really gutted, but I just won, so I've got to stay positive. Go beat him. We're in the quarterfinals. Come on. Going into game 5, and it is an all or nothing matchup against Jacob Shepherd. We have both won 3 out of 4 games, and the winner of this game goes through to the quarterfinals. Although I have played poorly in the previous games, I'm feeling optimistic, and I've got nothing to lose. I've started throwing my darts harder at the board. They're flying straighter and firmer. My confidence is back and I'm in this game. After some steady darts, I find myself pinning double tops for a breaker throw and I am 1-0 up. I'm throwing to go through to the quarterfinals. We both open leg 2 with some shaky visits. You can tell we are both nervous. But we both slowly start finding our feet and finding the treble bed. After a solid 99, I can see the finish line in sight until my opponent pins a 180. I step up to the hockey requiring 128 and the first treble goes, and the second. I absolutely fluff my lines and I have a little laugh and joke about it. The very next visit he pins double 10, it's going all the way and he's got the darts. We're both scoring really well in this leg and we're neck and neck crawling down to the double. At this stage in the game I'm starting to feel really nervous, but the darts are still flying straight. I step up to the hockey requiring 73. I hit a single 19, a single 14 and missed double tops. And with my opponent leaving himself on double 10 again, it almost seemed like the inevitable was about to happen. So there we go. Last game just played. I've been beat 2-1. I averaged 59 and I played really well. Mismatched darts, so I am gutted. But ultimately, did I average 55 for the night? So we're going to go into it. First game, I won 2-0 with a 68 average. Unbelievable darts. As you've seen from the footage, after that, we did dip off a little bit. So next game, still won, 2-1. I averaged 44. We got stuck in the madhouse. It was a mess. Up against it at this point. Third game, we got beat 2-0 and I averaged 42. So that is a score and average. I didn't get a dart at double. So to average 42, I was really gutted, to be honest. That was the worst game of the lot. I mean, well, technically it wasn't, because my next 2-0 win, I averaged 39, but I did win. And then I've just told you about the last game, so. Overall, the average was 49 for the night, which isn't good. However, if you look at the positives, first game, 68 average, 2-1 win, 2-0 win. And then the last game, I lost 2-1 with a 59. So there are positive signs. That's only 7 days of training and using one set of darts.
And that's it for us. If you've liked it, guys, well, like this video. Leave a comment down below if you want to enter our competition. Do you know what the competition is like, if they've forgotten?
Well, if they have forgotten, you can win any set of darts of your choice. Who wouldn't want to win that?
And if you do want to win them, be in the draw to win them, just subscribe to our channel as well. It's dead easy and also free. So, from us,
At the greatest showman.
thank you very much for watching.
And we'll see you in the next one.
Bosh!